Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emma. Thank you so much for being here and for choosing to practice with me today. We're going to get started for this class in a standing forward fold near the front of your mat. Step your feet out pretty wide, about the width of your mat, and bend your knees quite a bit. Let your arms hang heavy to the ground, to blocks, or maybe grabbing hold of your elbows. I always try to give lots of options throughout class, so feel free to take any of those or make your own. Let's start to find some gentle movement here. A little sway side to side, maybe closing the eyes and bringing your awareness to your breath. Any stress or tension from the day, kind of imagine dumping that out of the crown of your head right here. Start to deepen your breath. Expanding the lungs as you breathe in, then feeling the lungs and the ribs kind of retract, deflate. If you got the elbows, switch it out. Relax your jaw and the muscles in your face. Then just kind of try to slow the thoughts down. Make them a little bit quieter. Release your arms. Let's lift up halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend your spine. Exhale, fold forward. 1 more halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's go left hand down. Put a bend in your left knee. Send your right arm up and circle your wrist. Big backstroke circles, right arm. Half wrap your right arm behind your back as long as that feels all right. Turn your chest to the right as you lean to the left for 3, 2. Keep your right hand there, push into your feet, rise all the way up to stand, reach your left arm up and over to the right side, bending, keeping your half wrap. Push your hips a little bit to the left. How far can you reach your left arm up and over with the palm down? Come back through center, left hand to the middle of your upper back. Work for those cow face arms if you can. You can always use a strap, a towel, or grab your shirt. If neither of those works, you can take your right hand to grab your left elbow. Think left elbow going up, right elbow going down. Feel a stretch in your left tricep for 3. Pull the bottom ribs in, 2. And 1, release your hands. Let's inhale, stretch both arms up overhead. Exhale, make a bind behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest, push your hips forward. Exhale, bend your knees and fold over your legs. Get your belly onto your thighs, head heavy. And then we'll release the hands, right hand down, bend deep into your right knee. Reach your left arm up. Circle out your left wrist. And then take some big backstroke circles with your left arm. Half wrap your left arm behind your back, as long as that feels all right. Spread your collarbones apart. Pull your left hip crease back. 1 more. Keep your left hand there. Come all the way up to stand, right arm up. And take it to a side bend to the left, reaching your right arm up and over. Push your hips a little to the right. Squeeze your legs, firm your thighs. Come back through center, right hand to the middle of your upper back. You might reach for the fingertips as long as that feels okay. Otherwise, any of the modifications I offered on the other side. Notice if you're flaring your ribs or your chest out. Think ribs in, firm your glutes. Right elbow going up, left elbow going down for 3, 2. And 1, release those arms. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, make a bind, opposite grip. Push your hips forward, get light in your toes. Scoop your tailbone towards the front of your room, your space. Come back up and fold forward over your legs. Head totally heavy. Think about reaching your knuckles away from you. Release your hands, halfway lift. Fold, step back, right foot then left foot to plank pose. Dome your upper back, gaze between your thumbs. Like really slow mountain climbers. Drive your right knee into your chest, and then step your right foot back to plank. Left knee into your chest, step your left foot back to plank. Right knee in and back, left knee in and back, right knee in, pause. Pull your knee into your chest, tiny little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your right shin down, lift your left leg up behind you and look forward. Feel a little arch in your back, kind of like a cow pose. Inhale. As you exhale, pull your left knee into your chest, round your back like cat pose. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhale, put your toes down and pull your right knee back into your chest. Find 3-leg downward facing dog with your right leg up. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Circle out your right hip a few times. Push evenly into your palms. All right, let's square off those hips. Inhale. Exhale, crunch your right knee over to your left elbow. Kick your right foot off the mat to the left. You're going to stay high in your back toes, just kind of sink your hips down for a right IT band stretch. Gaze out in front of your mat, push into your palms. Think chest a little forward for 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower the hips all the way down. Flex your feet so your legs are in 90 degrees. You're turning towards kind of the left back edge of your mat. From here, you're going to take your right foot and place it at your inner left thigh. Left hand for the left foot, side bend. Reach your right arm up and over. Turn your chest towards the ceiling. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Lift yourself back up. Right hand to the front of the mat. Roll onto your right shin, stargazer pose. Kind of like a modified fallen triangle. Push your hips forward. Lean back for 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down. You're going to find that 3-leg downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, followed by your left foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up. Cactus, bend your arms. Push your hips forward and lean back. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back with your left foot, then your right foot to plank pose. Again, those slow mountain climbers, starting with the left knee this time. Left knee to chest, step back to plank. Right knee to chest, step back to plank. Left knee, step back. Right knee, step back. Left knee and pause. Drawing that knee up and in for 5. Pulsing 4, 3, 2, 1. Left shin down to the ground. Lift your right leg up behind you. Arch your back a little bit like cow pose. You're kind of looking forward. Inhale. Exhale, crunch your right knee into your chest. Round your back. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, toes down. Pull your left knee into your chest. Find 3-leg downward dog with the left leg up. Bend your knee and stack your hips. Any movement here that feels good. Square off your hips and crunch your left knee over to your right elbow. Kick your left foot off the mat to the right. Stay high on your back toes. Keep your shoulders square to the mat. Start to sink your hips down until you feel that stretch in your left IT band, outer leg. Try not to open the hips to the right just yet. We'll be here for 3, 2. Now you'll open your hips to the right, lower your butt all the way down so your legs are at 90 degrees. Bring the bottom of your left foot to your inner right thigh. Reach your right hand for your right foot, your left arm up and over, side bend. Breathe down your left side for 3. Turn your chest to the ceiling, 2. 1. Plant your left hand outside your left hip. Roll onto your left shin, stargazer pose. Think like modified fallen triangle. So in fallen triangle, that left leg would be extended out like we did in our IT band stretch. Big inhale. Exhale, put that right hand down. Send your left leg high behind you. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward, followed by your right foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms, curl back. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back or jump back. Lower to chaturanga on your exhale, with or without your knees. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Pin your shoulder heads back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high. Feet about hip width. Hands a little wider than shoulders. Pressing down with the base of your thumb and your pointer finger. The reaching, lengthening sensation. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Let's bend into the knees and sit back into Utkatasana, fierce pose. Take an inhale. As you exhale, sweep your arms back and lift your heels. Push your ankle bones forward. Heels down, arms up, inhale. Arms back, heels up, exhale. Moving with the breath. Inhale, reach, heels down. Exhale, sweep, heels up. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, sweep, heels up. Pulse your hips up and down. 10. Keep the heels lifted. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay high on the balls of your feet. Come all the way up to stand. Reach your arms up. Squeeze your ankle bones towards each other. See if you can keep your heels lifted as you swan dive all the way down to the ground. If you'd like here, you're kind of set up for Bakasana. The hands down, heels are high, knees high into the armpits. Look forward, maybe balance on your hands. Think about squeezing inner thighs and low belly, gazing out in front of your mat. Grip with your finger pads, totally optional. Step or jump your feet back. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up behind you. Exhale, step up to your right thumb. Bump your left foot a little to the left and come up to a crescent lunge. High on your back toes, take an inhale. As you exhale, tap your back knee to the ground, cactus your arms and lean back a little bit. Squeeze your shoulder blades together like you're doing a lat pull down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hinge forward and sweep your arms back like we did in chair pose. Firm your triceps. Next, inhale, turn to your left, find star pose. And then take it to the back of your mat, warrior 2. Push your knees away from each other. Sink your right hip as much as your left hip. Breath in, reverse warrior. On your breath out, side angle and pause. Push your left knee a little to the left. Turn your chest towards the ceiling, extend your top arm. We're gonna come all the way up through center and around to the front of your mat for a twist. Left hand finds the ground, right arm is reaching up. Pump up your left leg, pull your right hip crease back. Drop your back knee and reach both arms up to a low lunge. Sink your hips a little bit forward. Look up at your hands. Can you get lighter in your right toes? Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. Tuck your back toes and step back, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up behind you. Step up to your left thumb. Bump your right foot a little to the right. Come up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, tap your back knee to the ground. Cactus your arms and lean back a little bit. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hinge forward and sweep your arms back. Inhale, pivot, star pose. Exhale to the back, warrior 2. 1 breath, reverse. Exhale, side angle and pause. Lighten up your right toes. Get heavier through the outer blade of your left foot. Inhale, come up, and exhale around to the front. Right hand down inside your foot, reach your left arm up. Pump up your right leg and pull your left hip crease back. Drop your back knee and reach both arms up. Lean back as much as you like. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga, dandasana. Inhale, cobra, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice big breath in. Open mouth. All right, we're gonna add on, and not necessarily making the flow longer, just adding some movements into the poses. Lift your right leg up. Exhale, step. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, cactus arms. Lower your back knee. Don't let it touch. Lean back a little bit and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hinge forward, sweep your arms back. Stay low here as you breathe in. Stretch your arms forward, biceps by the ears. Exhale, cactus arms, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach forward, palms down. Exhale, cactus arms. One more, inhale. Exhale. You can keep the cactus arms as you inhale. Pivot, reach up, star pose. Take it to the back, warrior 2. Flip your left palm, reverse warrior. We're gonna keep this reverse warrior shape, but lift your left heel and lower your left heel. Lift your left heel, lower your left heel. Stay strong in your right leg for 3, 2, lift and lower. Inhale, exhale, side angle. Left elbow to the thigh, extending your top arm. Firm down the outer edge of your right foot. We're gonna reach that left arm so it's parallel with the right arm. Brace your core. Hold here. Imagine holding a beach ball between your hands for 3, for 2, and 1. Come all the way up and around to the front. Left hand down, inside. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Now I want you to get really strong through your legs. Float your left fingers off the mat. Imagine your right hand is reaching for an apple you can't quite reach. You're gonna lift up, pulse, lift, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your back knee, reach both arms up to a low lunge. Feel free to add anything in here, maybe hands behind the head, cactus arms, whatever feels nice. Big inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, back down dog. Lift your left leg. Step up to your left thumb. Crescent lunge, rise. And lower your back knee without tapping to the ground. Cactus your arms. Pulse here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Stay low, chest hovering. Extend your arms forward, your biceps by your ears. Inhale. Exhale, cactus arms, squeeze shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. One more, inhale. Exhale. Keep the cactus arms. Inhale, pivot, reach up. Star pose, and then take it to the back, warrior 2. Push your knees away from each other. Flip your right palm, reverse warrior. Keep your reverse warrior shape. Stay strong in your left leg as you lift your right heel and lower. Lift heel, lower. Last 3, 2, keep the hips level, and 1, lower down, inhale. Exhale, side angle. Get lighter in your right toes, really brace your core. Pull your belly button back, reach your right arm parallel with your left arm, hold an imaginary beach ball between your hands. Squeeze your legs, you've got it. 3. I'm right there with you. 2. And 1, come all the way up and around to the front, twist. Right hand down inside, reach your left arm up. Now put most of the effort in the legs, float your right fingers off the ground. I like to make a fist so it doesn't touch. And you're just gonna imagine reaching your left arm up, pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your back knee and reach both arms up, low lunge. Add in anything that feels good here. Inhale. And exhale, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Nice big breath in. Exhale. Drop down to your knees. We're gonna grab a camel pose to stretch the hip flexors. Hands to the low back, scoop your tailbone down and forward. Lift your sternum and lean back. Try not to take the hips with you. You can stay here or you can reach back for your heels. Keep sending the hips forward, spread your collarbones. Breathe, 3, 2, 1, come back up. We'll go hands on the mat, neutral spine for a moment, gazing between the thumbs, and then round your back cat pose. Take a few rounds of cat-cow. And then we'll meet with a neutral spine. Spike your toes to the mat, squeeze an imaginary block between your knees, hover your knees off the ground. You're using your low belly and your thighs a little bit. Try to keep the hips in line with the shoulders. Gaze between your thumbs, try not to collapse into your neck. Feel the back of your skull lift. Hold and breathe. Keeping your hips as level as possible, you're gonna tap right knee to right shoulder, step back to hovering tabletop. Left knee to left shoulder, hovering tabletop. Right knee, left knee. Right knee, left knee. Right knee, hold 3, 2. Step outside your right hand and drop your left knee. Angle your right toes out for crooked monkey pose. Should feel pretty nice, just a stretch. Stay there or reach your right hand back for your left foot. Open your chest to the right. Pull your left shoulder back. If you've got that back foot, let it go. You're gonna spin your left shin behind. You're going side plank modified on the left. So the left hand, left knee, and the right foot are all in a line and you're facing the right side of your mat. Extend your top arm to the ceiling and then reach it forward, bicep by your ear. Lift your right leg up off the ground. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bend your elbow and your knee. Crunch right knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend, flex your foot. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Last 2. One more. Think about keeping the right knee and the right elbow connected as much as possible. You're gonna look down, put the right hand down, right foot directly outside of right hand. Lift your back knee for lizard pose. Pull your right hip crease back, lengthen your arms. Again, feel the back of your skull lift. If it feels good, you can kind of shift forwards and backwards. Feel free to drop down to your forearm for 3, 2. We're going to step the left foot outside of the left hand, toes pointing towards the front of the mat. Get your hips in line with your knees, pull your bottom ribs in, stretch your arms forward. Like we did in that lunge position, take an inhale. Exhale, cactus arms, squeeze shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Gaze is down, last 2. One more. Make a bind behind your back. Push into your feet, come all the way up to stand and lean back, standing back bend. Push your hips forward. Take a lion's breath in. Tongue out. Inhale up. And exhale, fold over your legs. Shake your head out, yes and no. And then release your hands. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back with your right foot, then your left foot to plank pose, and drop down to your knees. Take 2 rounds of cat-cow. And then meet with a neutral spine. Spike your toes to the ground. Squeeze an imaginary block between your knees as you hover your knees up off the ground. Lift the back of your skull, shoulders, hips in a line. Find your low belly. You're going to start by tapping left knee to left elbow. Step back, hovering table. Right knee to right elbow. Step back. Left knee, left elbow. Step back. Right knee, right elbow. Step back. Left knee, left elbow. Hold for 3. Lengthen your arms, 2. 1, step outside your left hand and drop your right knee. Crooked monkey or crooked lizard pose, just a stretch. Enjoy. Turning to the left, maybe reaching back for your right foot with your left hand. One more breath. Release the back foot if you have it. So your right hand kind of stays where it is. You'll spin your right shin behind you, and that left leg goes to the back of your mat into a modified side plank. Stretch your left arm up and overhead, and then lift your left leg up with your foot flexed. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbow and your knee, crunch one towards the other. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Keep pulling your belly button back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last 2. One more. Crunch and hold. Think about gluing the elbow to the knee. Clearly mine aren't touching, but like they're magnets towards each other. I want you to look down. As you step your left foot forward, your left hand goes down. You're ending up in a lizard pose facing the front of the mat. I've done that transition 1 or 2 times before. It's a favorite, but it takes a little bit of getting used to. You can drop down to the forearms, you can shift around. Keep hugging your left knee in for 3, 2. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. This time we're gonna go toes out. Come up to like almost a plie squat. We're gonna keep our nice squat position, lift your chest. I want you to lift your right heel and lower. Lift your left heel and lower. Right heel, left heel, right, left. Last 2. Last 1. Lift both heels, pulse up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, rise. Turn your toes in, make a bind behind your back. Lift your chest, standing back bend. And exhale, fold over your legs. Big breath in. Exhale. All right, release your hands. Lift up halfway. Step back, left foot, then right foot to plank. And lower all the way down to your belly. Take your left arm out to the left and roll onto your left shoulder. Step your right foot behind you. Feel a nice stretch at the front of your left shoulder. And then we're going to roll back onto our stomach and switch. Right arm out to the right, palm down. If you ever don't have space for this stretch, you can always cactus bend that arm. You're going to feel it a little bit more in your chest, less in your shoulder. Roll back onto your stomach. And then we're actually just gonna flip over onto our backs, nice and easy. You're gonna bend your knees, plant your feet flat. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh for figure 4 stretch. You can draw the legs in if that feels nice. Maybe rocking gently side to side. Keep your right ankle over your left thigh. Put your left foot on the ground. Lift your hips up like you're going to bridge pose with a figure 4. Let the right knee fall towards the ground. Keep your foot flexed. 3. Drive your left heel down. 2. And 1. You're going to extend your right leg straight up. Inhale. Exhale as you lower. Straight leg, hover it off the ground. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Keep your hips high and level. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last 2. Right leg up. Pulse 10, like you're poking a hole in the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower hips down, right leg down. Cross left ankle over right thigh. Figure 4 stretch. You can grab the back of your right leg and pull in for a little more. Feel free to rock side to side. And then go ahead and release that grip. Right foot on the ground. Keep your figure 4 as you lift your hips up. Let your left knee fall towards the ground. Really drive your right heel down. Scoop your tailbone forward. Keep your left toes flexed for 3. Head, shoulders are still on the ground. 2. 1, lift your left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Hover your left leg off the ground. It's straight. Inhale up. Exhale down. Level and stable your pelvis. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last 2. 1 more. Left leg up. Poke a hole in the ceiling with your toes. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips down. Draw both knees into your chest. You can lift your forehead to meet your knees. Lower your head and shoulders down. Take your arms out wide. Drop your knees off to the left and look off to the right. Big, full belly breath in. Maybe an open mouth sigh. Let the right shoulder sink to the ground. Last 2. 1 more breath. Shift those knees back through center and over to the right. Look off to the left. Expansive breath in. Audible breath out. Really breathing into the base of your belly. And give me 1 more breath here. Come back through center. Hug your knees into your chest. Go ahead and extend your legs and take a few moments of stillness just to appreciate all of the effort that your body put in for you. Send some love and awareness, kindness to all of the muscles that you worked today. You might feel your sweat or shaking or a little soreness in your body, just proof of the effort that you put in. Remind yourself that you can do challenging things. You can do things that might not necessarily feel great in the moment. You are strong and resilient and capable. When you're ready, stretch your arms overhead, extend your legs. Hug your knees into your chest, and then roll to one side as a way to come up to a comfortable seat. We'll meet with the eyes closed. You can take your time getting there. Again, just feel a sort of gratitude or appreciation for your body. Take some of that good energy you cultivated on your mat off of the mat with you. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a full breath in. Exhale. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed more of this Sculpt style yoga class. This is not the style that I usually teach. So if you did not enjoy it, I would recommend going to check out some of my other videos instead. If you did enjoy it, let me know in the comments so I know to keep throwing in more content like this. I really appreciate all of the feedback, the constructive and the positive, as it helps me to cater this channel to what you guys, my subscribers, want. So hit the thumbs up if you liked it, share it, subscribe, all the things. I will see you back next week.